Hello, my name is Christine Grossutti. I'm the Conservation Project Manager at the Frontenac Arch Biosphere Network. And I'm making this video to give you a tour of some of the features of our interactive web map. So I'm beginning this tour from our homepage, which you can get to by typing frontenacarchbiosphere.ca into the address bar of your web browser, and it should bring you to this view. And from here, you're going to scroll down past this information about who we are and what we do until you see this view of our web map. This is just an image of our web map. If you click anywhere on the image, it should take you directly to that section of our mapping page. You can also click on this green button, View Our Maps, to see the full page. So I'm going to click on View Our Maps, and it should take you here to the regional maps page. So our mapping page has 3 sections. It gives you some contextual information about where the Frontenac Arch is. Then we have our interactive map, and then we have some principal maps. Scroll down to the interactive map. And from here, we've provided some basic instructions about the map. But you'll notice that when you get here, there will be this disclaimer. So you need to read this information and agree to the terms by clicking enter before you can interact with the map. So here you see the default view of our map. The default view only has 2 layers turned on. You can see what the layers are by turning on this button. This is the legend menu. It's the second button down on the right-hand side. So you can see the 2 layers our default view has are the core areas and the Frontenac Arch Biosphere Region's boundaries. So I'll just close the legend. Everything is functional within this embedded view on our website. However, I do encourage you to pop it out into full screen mode. It's just easier to see and interact with. I should also mention that while this map is viewable and usable on your mobile device, it's best viewed on your desktop. So I'm going to press this button in the bottom right-hand corner with the arrows pointing outwards to enter full screen mode, and we'll come to this view. So I've already mentioned the legend button that's here. In the bottom right-hand corner is this layers list, and this is the most important feature, I think, because this is where you find all the additional information that we've loaded into the map. So this is where you can turn on and off the different layers or information on the map. So right now you can see that the core areas are turned on. So I'll just click that off to make them disappear. And then I can choose a different layer to view. For example, you can see the submissions we made to the Canadian Protected and Conserved Areas database. You can see the full and complete Canadian and Protected Conserved Areas database. You can add the areas of natural and scientific interest as they overlap. Refer to the legend to see what each different color and symbol is referring to. And if you want information about a certain area, you can click on it and a pop-up will come up. It will give you the name and some other information. One last function that I'll show you is this button here. You can export these maps to PDF. Just choose your file type here and export, and it should save it directly to your computer. So I'll exit full screen to come back to our mapping page, just to point out that we do have some preset views here to explore different themes, such as the protected and conserved areas or the wildlife corridors that we've mapped. There's other maps above and below this on this mapping page. And if you ever have any feedback or questions, please don't hesitate to send us an email at info@fabn.ca.